significantly less than the estimates of $15 billion to $20 billion for an all-new Boeing design. Due to the increased length and increased lift, the new wings could also be used on an Airbus A320, an A321 lengthened by 4 passenger seat rows, being studied by Airbus. The current A320neo family wingspan of 36 m with an aspect ratio of 9 will be extended by ground folding wingtips to 45 m with an aspect ratio of 14. Additional semi-aeroelastic hinges could lead to 52 m wingspan with an aspect ratio of 18, still fitting in a standard 36 m airport gate. In September 2021, Airbus announced starting the assembly of in total 3 full-size Wing of Tomorrow prototypes. The first prototype was completed in December 2021. The flapping wing section flight tests are targeted to begin in late 2023. In June 2023, GKN Aerospace announced a further progress by delivering the first fixed trailing edge for the Wing of Tomorrow. It is manufactured in a high-rate low-cost resin transfer molding out of autoclave composite process, which supports the targeted low cost of Airbus by avoiding an autoclave. Replacement airliner, edit. By November 2018, Airbus was hiring in Toulouse and Madrid to develop a clean sheet successor for the A320. Although its launch was not guaranteed, it was expected to arrive from the middle of the following decade, after the A321XLR and a stretched A320neo Plus, and would have competed with the Boeing NMA that was, at the time, expected to be launched as early as 2019. Service entry would be determined by ultra-high bypass ratio engine developments pursued by Pratt & Whitney, testing its geared turbofan upgrade, Safran. Ground testing a demonstrator from 2021, and Rolls-Royce plc, targeting a 2025 ultrafan service entry. The production target is a monthly rate of 100 narrowbodies, up from 60. At the November 2019 Dubai Air Show, Airbus CEO Guillaume Faury said the company was considering the launch of a single-aisle program in the second half of the 2020s for an introduction in the early 2030s. In June 2023, Faury said work had begun on E-Action, a 20 to 25% more efficient successor to the A320neo family targeted for a 2035 to 2040 introduction and more conventional compared to the Airbus ZEROe hydrogen project. At a Civil Aviation Research Council (COREC) meeting in December 2023, the French government committed €300 million. $330 million per year to support research and development from 2024 to 2027, including for the CFM Rise Open Fan demonstrator, while support for hydrogen or electric propulsion receives €65 million. In February 2024, Faury confirmed that the successor aircraft, dubbed Next Generation Single Aisle (NGSA), would be designed specifically to run on sustainable aviation fuel to achieve carbon neutrality by 2050. Operational history, edit. By January 2019, 3 years after its introduction, 585 NEOs were in commercial service with over 60 operators, led by Indigo, 87, Frontier Airlines, 33, and China Southern, 26. Lufthansa confirms the PW 16% fuel savings, 21% per seat with denser 180-seat layout up from 168, while Avianca states its leaps are 15-20% more efficient, quieter, reduce oil consumption and routine maintenance. Starting both GTFs initially took 6-7 min up from the A320ceo's 2 minutes, improving to 2-3 min by late 2017, still longer than the CEO. LEAP production bottlenecks led to early delivery delays, with no significant repercussions at Avianca or AirAsia. AirAsia's dispatch reliability is comparable to its CEO's. On the 30th of November, 2021, 2 years after receiving the 1,000th member of the A320neo family, Indigo took delivery of the 2,000th, an A321neo, MSN 10654, at Airbus Hamburg site. As of June 2022, the global A320neo fleet had completed more than 5.51 million flights over 11 million block hours since its entry into service and had been contributing to 15 million tons of CO2 saving. Engine and dispatch reliability, edit. Engine vibration affects one GTF in 50, leading to premature replacement, but spare engine pools compete with new production. At Lufthansa, dispatch reliability has remained stagnant since service entry and is below its 99.8% goal, with a utilization rate 20% below its CEO's. P&W cites a 99.91% dispatch reliability for GTF-powered NEOs, higher than other new engine introductions, while Airbus reports a 99.6% dispatch reliability. With engine deliveries resuming, there were expected to be fewer than 10 engine-less NEOs at the end of 2018. Airbus is on track to reach its target rate of 60 deliveries per month by mid-2019. Of the 6,362 orders, 2,456 are for CFM LEAP engines, 38.6%, 1,869 for Pratt & Whitney GTFs, 29.4%, and 2,037 for an as yet unspecified engine choice, 32%. By the 30th of June, 2019, Safran claimed the LEAP has a 61% market share on the A320neo family, with 44 airlines operating 454 LEAP-powered aircraft having accumulated 3.3 million flight hours. In early 2022, 57% of in-service A320neos were fitted with LEAP engines, and 43% with PW1100G engines. Flight Control Software Update, edit. In July 2019, Airbus disclosed two outwardly similar, though separate, issues which could result in excessive pitch-up behavior, one affecting the A320neo and the other the A321neo. Both issues were detected during analysis and laboratory testing, and have not been encountered in actual operation. Airbus has addressed the issues through temporary revisions to the flight manual, including loading recommendations and a change to the center of gravity envelope, and expected to release updated flight control software in 2020. As Lufthansa waited for the 2020 flight software update, it blocked the last row of its aft-heavy layout of 180, offering only 174 seats. Military conversion, edit. In 2018, Airbus explored the possibility of military versions, for VIP transport, intelligence, surveillance and reconnaissance and maritime patrol for the armed forces of France, Germany and the Netherlands, or Asia-Pacific nations such as Indonesia, Malaysia, New Zealand, and the Philippines. Such conversions would be possible within a 6 to 8 month timescale. Variants, edit. For the previous Airbus A320 family variants, see Airbus A320 family variants. Airbus offers 3 variants of the A320neo family, the A319, A320 and A321. A neo variant for the Airbus A318 was not proposed but could be developed should demand arise. A319neo, edit. The shortened fuselage variant can seat up to 160 passengers or 140 in two classes, with a range of up to 3,715 mi, 6,940 kilometers, 4,320 mi, and improved takeoff performance, while its ACJ derivative can fly 8 passengers 6,715 mi, 12,500 kilometers, 7,770 mi, or 15 hours. Qatar Airways was set to be launch customer but upgraded its order to the larger A320neo in late 2013, with no new launch operator named since then. Spirit later ordered 47 new A319neo aircraft. The A319neo made its first flight on the 31st of March, 2017, powered by CFM LEAP engines. After 500 flight hours, the LEAP-powered A319neo achieved FAA /EASA type certification by the 21st of December, 2018, allowing it to enter service in the first half of 2019. At the time 53 aircraft had been ordered, including 17 with LEAP engines, 12 for Avianca, 4 for an unconfirmed Chinese operator, later known as China Southern Airlines, which became the launch operator, and 1 ACJ319neo, and 36 with no engine selection, 8 for Avianca, 26 for unannounced customers, and 2 ACJ319neos. As of December 2018, certification of the PW1100G powered version was planned for the end of 2019, with the same test aircraft to be converted during the first quarter and undergo 200 hours of flight testing. In 2018, an A319neo list price was $101.5 million. Interest in the variant has been low, and in January 2019 the A319neo's order backlog was only a fraction of that of the A220, following confirmation of orders from JetBlue and Breeze Airways for 60 A220s each. Also in January 2019, Airbus confirmed that it has no plans to discontinue the A319neo program, although it expects fewer orders due to competition with the A220-300. The Pratt & Whitney powered variant made its maiden flight on the 25th of April, 2019. It gained EASA type certification by the end of November, 2019, after 90 sorties over 240 h. As of May 2021, 6 ACJ319neo aircraft had been ordered. On the 18th of February 2022, China Southern Airlines received the first of its order of 4 A319neo with CFM LEAP engines. A320neo, edit. Timeline. The first A320neo rolled out of the Airbus factory in Toulouse on the 1st of July 2014. It first flew on the 25th of September 2014. A joint type certification from EASA and the FAA was received on the 24th of November 2015. Nearly 28 years after the first A320, on the 25th of January 2016, the A320neo entered service with Lufthansa, the type's launch customer. It has a range of 6,300 kilometers, 3,400 mi, 3,900 mi. Reliability. 6 months later at Farnborough Airshow, John Lee reported that the 8 in-service aircraft had achieved 99.7% dispatch reliability. By the end of February 2017, 28,105 scheduled flights had been performed by 71 A320neo aircraft with 134 cancellations for a 99.5% completion rate. Spirit Airlines reported PW1000G engine issues on 4 of its A320neos and did not fly them above 30,000 feet, 9,100 m. Because the bleed air system froze shut on occasion due to cold temperatures. The same problem was reported by Indigo. Efficiency. After a year in service, Lufthansa confirmed the 20% efficiency gain per passenger with up to 180 seats, along with reduced noise and CO2 emissions. Operators confirmed the 15% per seat fuel burn savings, even counterbalanced by the added weight on short sectors, which can rise to 16-17% on longer routes and to 20% or more for Lufthansa with 180 passengers, up from 168 with 2 more seat rows. Deliveries. By March 2017, 88 A320neos had been delivered to 20 airlines, 49 with the PW1000G and 39 with the CFM LEAP 10, and the fleet had accumulated more than 57,600 flight hours and 37,500 cycles. 1.5h average. Over 142 routes the average stage length is 900 mi, 1,700 kilometers, 1,000 mi, and like the A320ceo the Neo flies an average of 8.4 block hours and up to 10 cycles a day, with Lufthansa operating 45-minute sectors from Frankfurt to Hamburg or Munich, up to China Southern Airlines flying close to 6 hours. Sectors. Airbus planned to deliver about 200 A320neos in 2017. In 2018, new A320neos have a $49 million value, rising by 1-2% per year, and are leased for $330,000-350,000 per month, 0.67-0.71%. Due to intense lessor competition and low financing costs, while a recent A320ceo is leased for $300,000. In 2018, an A320neo list price was US $110.6 million. Military A320neo. In July 2018, Airbus was evaluating an A320neo variant for ISR missions, particularly maritime patrol and anti-submarine warfare, and military transport. The aircraft will be able to take roll-on forward/roll-off mission payloads to carry passengers, troops, VIPs, patients, or cargo. The aircraft could be fitted with a weapons bay, a self-protection system, or a magnetic anomaly detector, and could be configured for signals intelligence or airborne early warning and control. A321neo, edit. Main article, Airbus A321neo. A321neo. The A321neo has the same length as the original A321ceo, but includes structural strengthening in the landing gear and wing, increased wing loading and other minor modifications due to higher maximum takeoff weight, MTO. Its first customer was ILFC. The Airbus A321neo prototype, DAVXB, first flew on the 9th of February 2016. It suffered a tail strike 3 days later and was flown to Toulouse for repairs, delaying the certification program for several weeks. It received its type certification with Pratt & Whitney engines on the 15th of December 2016, and simultaneous CASA and FAA certification for the CFM LEAP-powered variant on the 1st of March 2017. The first A321neo, leased by Airbus, was delivered in Hamburg to Virgin America, configured with 184 seats and LEAP engines, and entered service in May 2017. A321LR, edit. Main article, Airbus A321neo A321LR. In October 2014, Airbus started marketing a longer-range 90-70, 214,000 pound, maximum takeoff weight variant with 3 auxiliary fuel tanks, giving it 100 mi, 190 kilometers, 120 mi, more operational range than a Boeing 737.